Thanks, Brian. Great. So I'll be presenting the recently added features. I'm going to break this down into areas of function, search and data capture, which is one of the primary functions of CrushBank, getting data in and then leveraging that data, of course, to resolve tickets faster. Data quality for management to be able to identify when data is missing, and alongside that, what data is good within the system and quality. And then finally, workflow automation, areas where CrushBank helps optimize and automate your existing workflow. So we'll keep going. There we go. All right, so for data capture and search, we've added 3 different new features. The first one, Secret Server. Secret Server is an access management software product, third party, where it allows you to store securely password related information in your various systems. So we've created an integration with that to bring in that data and allow you to leverage it within CrushBank. This is very beneficial if you're troubleshooting an issue with the system, and you can just simply type in the system name. It's going to bring back all related config information, including password information. We do synchronize permissions within Secret Server. So any technician that doesn't have access to a specific secret within Secret Server, it's going to apply within CrushBank as well. So we do carry those permissions over. And we give you the ability, just kind of with our existing IT Glue integration, to hide the secret or show it within CrushBank. If you hide it, you just have to go to the actual original source to view that feature. Nick, go to the next. LionGuard. So those of you not familiar with LionGuard allows you to connect to various environments and systems, and it'll automatically pull configuration information from those system in key value pairs. You can set this up on specific timelines, so it'll actually track any changes and pull that config according to each timeline. So what we do is we'll pull in every time a new timeline occurs, we'll pull that in and then allow you to search through basically all the key value pairs. LionGuard, one thing it's missing right now is any kind of search capability. So we've definitely extended the functionality of it by adding search within CrushBank. So it's really beneficial if, you know, something in your configuration changed within a system, you can compare 2 timelines and see, you know, what might have changed within it. This is our phase 1 integration that we've added, and we're looking to add a phase 2 with some more robust features in regards to LionGuard. All right, Outlook plugin. Really excited about this one. So a lot of times technicians will be collaborating on a certain ticket, right? And they'll use email for that collaboration. They'll go back and forth, they'll pass attachments, different things like that. And that's something that you want to capture instantaneously, the notes as well as the attachments. So we built an Outlook plugin, basically a CrushBank button within Outlook. And when you're on an email that you find, hey, you know, other technicians can get benefit out of this, the content of this email and these attachments, you can just quickly click the CrushBank icon within Outlook. It'll pop up this dialog box you see on the left. You can select your client, modify your text, and then it'll also include any attachments related to that email, and you can automatically ingest it into CrushBank and add it to your library for future technicians to be able to reference. So now data quality. So one of our focuses is also to help you identify when data is missing within the CrushBank system, and also, you know, which data in your system is really helping technicians solve issues. So the no good data workflow, you guys are already familiar with this. We've extended it a little bit within the search. The image you see on top within the search, we have that no good data link. So if your technician runs a search and they're looking through the data and they say, you know what, none of this is really pertains to the issue that I'm seeing, they can click that link and it has a comment box in there, and they can fill in the comments and basically let management know, hey, you know, we need data for this particular search for this particular issue. So we've extended it a bit further to add an actual data workflow where you can create, you can choose a service board and you can create tickets anytime no good data gets utilized by one of the technicians. So this is great because then you can assign someone within your team to be kind of the no good data guru and kind of follow those tickets and make sure that anything that's incoming that you're updating the data in the system with KBAs or any documentation that's applicable to kind of just fill in the gaps as you go. Solve my issue functionality. So this is an extension of the was this helpful? So again, as I said before, we help you identify missing data, but also data that's gonna help you along the way. So just by clicking was this helpful, we added that call out feature, which will star the document with the number of people that marked it helpful. This takes it a step further, solve my issue, so you can track end to end from investigation to resolution, which CrushBank documentation actually helps solve issues. Again, and also in that call out that comes up, that's going to help any technician, running any search. If they see a search result number 3 within configs or within documents that's starred and it has, number 5 next to it, that means it was helpful 5 times for different technicians. So it kind of helps identify, okay, this is a go-to document for this particular issue. Okay, and finally, workflow automation. So we're building different features to help optimize and automate workflow. So one of the big ones within ConnectWise is type, subtype, and item. So this can be quite a bit of pain for a lot of clients just to keep it updated. It's a very manual process. Technicians have to go and read the contents and categorize it. So we've noticed with a lot of our clients, a lot of them are left in must change, or they haven't been categorized properly. So we've added a ticket classifier functionality that will basically read the contents of your ticket, run it against our model, and then there's a certain level of mapping on a first step configuration, and it'll read against the mapping to the model, and it'll classify your tickets automatically. We give 2 options right now. You can use our template, which is like a one-click configuration, which is the recommended approach, and you can auto configure to our types and subtypes within our template, and that'll automatically associate all of our AI mappings with that. Or you can, if you want to keep your existing structure, you can do that as well, but then you have to go through and do a one-time mapping from our concepts to your types and subtypes. But this does take the pain away from having to stay on top of types and subtypes. It'll automatically do it for you. You can choose the statuses. Most commonly is on open, and then as well as on close, and it'll keep it updated for you. With our template, we also offer the ability to classify historically. So you can go back in time up to about, I think 12 years, I think is the maximum. You can go back in time and classify accordingly. And one more thing to note here on the ticket classifier is that you can build, once you have this set up and built, you can build workflows around it. So if you have certain workflows related to specific types and subtypes, you can build those around them. And then finally, ticket budgeter. So the budget section within ConnectWise for each ticket. This is rarely used, we've noticed, with our clients, because it's a very manual process to go in and find the budget for each individual ticket. It would require that you find all related tickets manually, and then calculate the budget or find the total hours worked for each, and then derive an average from all those tickets. So we take that work out of your hands and basically automate it. So our ticket budgeter, after configuring, will go through with that for any new ticket that comes in, find any related tickets that have been closed, and automatically calculate the average hours worked and populate the budget hours field. Again, you can use this budget hour field to create different workflows within ConnectWise. And yep, that's that.